Hello everyone and welcome back to Anime Casuals. This is Michael and I'm hosting another episode of The Blend, where we find out how close we are to living in an anime world. Have you ever wondered what life would be like if you could suddenly turn invisible? What would you do? Would you use your power for good and go out and save the world? Would you become a villain and help end it?
Huh? You're gonna f***ing tell me, or I'm gonna smash your scalp off. Who the f*** are you?
Or maybe you're like many anime fans and you have something much dirtier in your head. Many animes have characters who can turn invisible, from Ghost in the Shell with their thermal optic technology, to My Hero with a hero who can just turn invisible, bending light around themselves so that you can't see them. Well, luckily for all of us, we have some technologies coming out in the future that will suit anyone who wants to become invisible. So our first technique for invisibility is called the Rochester Technique. This is a technique that uses 4 different lenses to make something appear as if it's invisible, but is still there in the middle of all 4 lenses. So this simple technique behind this is that the lenses seem to bend light in such a way that it skips out on the middle section and bend it around objects. Our second invention comes all the way from China, from its creator Chen Chiku, who is the head of the Criminal Investigations Department at the Ministry of Internal Affairs. He has invented the quantum technology cloth, which, from its appearance, reflects light around an object behind the cloth so it appears not to be there. Now, this has come with a lot of critique, but it looks to be believable enough, at least in the video. The third is the quantum stealth, which is very similar to our cloth, but is a sheet that bends light around an object behind it. It uses what's called broadband invisibility and can be used to hide just about anything of any size or any shape. Our fourth is probably the most advantageous for today's consumers, and it's Toyota's cloaking device, which is supposed to be used with cars. Now you're like, invisible cars? That might not be such a good idea. Well, this is actually to be used inside of cars to make parts of the cars invisible or at least see-through. What it does is it, again, bends light around particular parts of the car so that way you can see through it and you're able to see all around your car instead of leaving blind spots. The last one is probably my favorite because it comes from my childhood. This is a very rudimentary system of using mini cameras and screens. Through the use of these mini cameras and screens, the cameras will all relay any image on one side to the screens on the opposite side, effectively making anything invisible. So this has been seen in movies, implemented on cars. This could be implemented on soldiers to have invisibility suits, and you could use this on a wide range of anything or any object that you could implant them onto the outside of this, thus making the object look invisible when it in reality is still there. This has been Michael, and this has been another episode of The Blend. I hope you can find the time to like, subscribe, maybe share this with a friend who is also interested in technology. And as always, keep it casual.
I've mastered the ability of standing so incredibly still that I've become invisible to